Our Lange tip for today is checking your fluids. We'll start with the radiator. So this particular car has an overflow bottle with a minimum and a maximum level in it, but it's still not full. That's because it needs room in it for when it heats up for the coolant to expand. Now never check your bottle when it's hot, always make sure it's cool, and only fill it to the maximum line. The windshield washer bottle is full of water. Basically it cleans your windshield when it gets mud or dirt on it. Lange also sells a windshield cleaner. This is the dipstick for the oil and the filler tube. Pull the dipstick, wipe it with a cloth, then you have to put it back in because it'll be covered with oil from the engine running or moving. Pull it back out and it'll basically see where the level is. There are two marks on the dipstick, the low and the high, right? You normally want it to be right below the high mark. Then we have brake fluid. Same thing, a low mark and a high mark. We want it to be basically on the maximum. And we'll get Marcus to come in because he'll actually do a brake fluid test to see how good the brake fluid is in this car.
Alright, at Lange we do free brake fluid testing. Brake fluid is actually a serviceable fluid. It's supposed to be changed every year. So what the test entails, we have a unit that checks the boiling point of your fluid. The minimum boiling point of a fluid, dot 3 is 140, dot 4 is 155, and dot 5.1 is 180. If your fluid falls below that level, you're in danger. So what the test does is it checks your boiling point. So we will draw fluid from the reservoir, we'll insert the probe into the fluid will boil, it will check the boiling point of the fluid, and once the test is complete, you'll know what the boiling point of your particular fluid is. If it's above the mark, you're okay. If it's below the mark, you need to change your fluid.